Good night, good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Chat with Paul Patmore, MP caretaker for Southern Trelawny. So share up the live, my people. Share up the live. Tonight we're going to talk South Trelawny. We're going to talk about some of the plans that we have for Southern Trelawny. When I become a member of parliament sometime this year, look like in another 2 months, South Trelawny will be having a new member of parliament. What a blessing. What a blessing, my people. Share up the live, share up the live. People on YouTube, just share the live to persons in your contact, especially those from South Trelawny. If you know anybody from South Trelawny, just touch base with them and tell them that Paul Patmore is now live on YouTube. So we invite persons on YouTube. You can, if you want to take part in the discussion, you can call me at 876-443-2153. And if you're on TikTok, please just send the request. Send the request, you can just jump in the box. We want to talk about some of the things that Paul Patmore have planned for South Trelawny in the first term. We're talking about job creation, road and infrastructure, water, ecotourism. That's around 4 of the main things that I'll be focusing on. We're gonna push job creation through agriculture. I wanna use agriculture to change the life of persons in South Trelawny. Agriculture. So we're gonna look at agriculture in a big way. We wanna focus on agriculture, and we wanna say thanks to the People's National Party. They will put in place an agricultural fund. That fund will be used to push agriculture in the constituency, and that's one of the main reasons why South Trelawny is lining up. We want to be at the front of the line when it comes to getting some of those funds, because we want to tackle our agriculture roads. Roads is one of the problems that our farmers have. While we want to say, yes, we want to encourage persons to come and do farming, we have to know that most of these young persons, they will drive, they will go to the field if they can drive to the field. So in South Trelawny, right, presently we have a lot of roads, but the yam stick truck still have to drop off the yam stick, like sometimes even as much as 3 miles away from the farm. And with the average age for our farmers over in South Trelawny is around age 60. So we have to try to find ways now to encourage younger farmers. So we will be fixing up the road so persons can drive straight to the gun, straight to the field. So that's one of the things that we have in mind. Setting up agriculture roads. We have a lot of rivers. So we need a lot of farm bridge. So some small bridges. When I was councillor in the Lower area, I do 2 bridges down there. Through assistance from the RADA. We set up 2 bridges. But we still need a whole lot of them over in the Mendistown area, Warsaw, because most of the time if we have heavy rain, the donkey or the mule can't get across the river. So we have quite a few. Looking at we need around 10 needed in short term. And so we're going to partner with, run the funds through RADA and have RADA push those bridges. So some small bridges for mule and donkey. So just around maybe 8 feet bridge across some rivers. We need one on the Olive River Road behind Sonic. From I was councillor, some persons have been asking for that road, for that bridge, and I promised them that I will be fixing that bridge. The road from Litchfield to Ulster Spring, that main road, we're gonna treat it as an agricultural road, because now it's not really used. It's a main road, but it's not used as a main road. But we have a whole lot of lands down that on that side. So we want to invite persons to who have land down there to rent out the land, lease it out, so that young persons can get the land to work. If you even want to sell the land, presently I know somebody that said they have 5 acres down there. So anybody want to land to rent, I can touch base with him. Yeah, but we're gonna treat that road as a agriculture road, and that's one of the piece of road that I'll be rushing the new minister of agriculture as soon as we go in. Within the first 100 days, I want to run into my agriculture minister and say we need some funds to do some work on that piece of road for it to be treated as an agricultural road. Yeah, water is another thing that I will be pushing for South Trelawny. Down in Lower there we have that water project started from 2011. I am saying to the people in Larma's division, give me the opportunity to be a member of parliament, because I will be setting up one of the best water projects in South Trelawny, right there in Lower. I'm looking at starting off with 2 big tanks, something similar to what they have over in Alston. When you drive past Alston and you see those big tanks, I want to set up 2 of those tanks, big tanks, and even have a truck filling plant right there. So a truck can just drive on, and within 10 minutes, you know that a 2,000 gallon drum tank can full. 10 to 20 minutes, you have a big truck can come, a reverse and full water. We want to partner, and we're looking at partnering with the Water Commission, because one of the things that we have to do is to get water into the houses of people. So on Lemon Walk, we want to pump the water up to Lime Tree and then gravity feed it down into Mendystown and over by Lower School, and then gravity feed over into city and the main road to Litchfield. The one thing that I want to do for the Limehouse division now is to reopen in a serious way. Not the little pia way where you hear the member of parliament come the other day down by Albertown and say that they're going to do work on the Greentown water supply without them going there and looking at the system and see what is really needed. They just drop some pipe up a lime tree, and now they are saying that it was dropped to be used in Greentown. But I want to tell you people, I'm serious about water. We are looking at setting up, we're going to dig either a well or to create a big dam down in the Alps to serve the Alps and Sawyer's people. Those persons have been suffering for much too long. From the day I born, I must tell you, that yes, comrade. Good night. I'm on the live. You want to talk to me on the live? Hello? Yes, I'm on the live now. Is it on the live you want to talk to me? Oh, all right then. Little more then. Yes. So I want to put in a dam, or we're gonna build a well down in the Alps area, because a barn at Trelawny, the Alps and Sawyer's area, I've watched those people suffer with water, especially when we have drought. Those persons suffer with water in a serious way. There's a lot of plans. Every election come, the politician always come and tell them that they're gonna set up the water, bring the water from Ulster Spring down to Alps and Sawyers. We're gonna do a nice study on it and see which one of them make more sense, either to dig a well or build a dam, or if you take the water from up by Ulster Spring. So we have plans for those areas. We'll be pushing for our share of money through the Ministry of Water. Trelawny for the past 20 years Nothing have done for water. No dam. The present MP don't do not even standpipe this present MP put up in South Trelawny. It's really a shame. Not even for Entuma Spring. We used it under by when Brascoli was member of parliament, but he set up a whole lot of like all the springs around South Trelawny, in the upper South Trelawny area. What he would do is use block and set it up and make it so they can set up a nice little catchment and cover it so the water people can get the water cleaner, draw cleaner water. You know, and under this present member of parliament, they just throw away that. Nobody care about water. Not even a spring. This present member of parliament fix. Not even as much as a spring. We used to have a dam up by Larmas. When I was councillor from 2012 to 2016, we have somebody working at the dam. We used to have somebody that treat the water every morning in Larmas. And since 2016, when this present councillor, Mr. Wayne Smith, win the dam up by Larmas, I don't know if it's black, I don't know if it's the water leak out, I don't know. But there's no water, the place is bush, it's a forest up there right now, up by Larmas. And I can tell you, from the 70s straight up to when Patmore leave, 2016, that reservoir was always in service, that the people in Larmas and Battersea could get water to use. We used to have a standpipe in Larmas Square. We used to have one down by Bant Lane. At one time, that reservoir carry water straight down to Neve White Gate. Yes, thanks. Yes, it was a very good interview this morning. It was very good. Yes, it was very good. Another thing that I want to let you know is that ecotourism is one of the things that Paul Patmore will be pushing. Ecotourism. So we'll be trying to identify all the attractions that we have in the cockpit at South Trelawny. So all the little caves, we have quite a few caves. We already identified around 5 caves. Down in the Clarkstone area, we have one named Belief Cave. Very good. They have a young man doing a lot of investment on that one. All he needs now is a good representative and some support from the government. And I can tell him that under the leadership of Paul Patmore for South Trelawny, you're going to get help. We're going to carry tourists into that community. Yeah, man. So that cave, the Belief Cave down by Clarkstone, going to be a big attraction. We also want to look at, we have around 2 over in the Spring Garden, Rock Spring area. We have a river down by, Germantown. We have a nice one down by Freeman's Hall. We have another one up by Joe Hut. These are rivers and caves where we're gonna get them registered with the tourist the department. We're gonna even create our own South Trelawny tourist. Either it's gonna be a tourist board or a tourist board or a tourist association or something. But in my first 100 days, we're gonna gather all the individuals. I start to gather them already. So everybody who have a little guest house, we're gonna try to get them registered. We're gonna also invite persons to do house sharing. Because one thing that I know is that a lot of persons in America, Canada, England, Germany, when they say they want to come to Jamaica, they don't want to go down by this Montego Bay to lock up in a all-inclusive space. That's not what they want. They want to come into the community like a Trelawny, like a Stewart Town, Jackson Town, Alps. That's where these tourists want to come. So we're gonna market the cockpit. We're gonna take pictures of all the attractions that we have in the cockpit up in Alps, Sawyers, Stewart Town, Joe Hut. Set them in a pamphlet, set them on a website as the cockpit, and sell the cockpit to people. and get them to come in. So you will have your house and maybe you just charge somebody. If they go to the hotel, they might have to pay $500 US per night at a hotel. We can bring them to our house and we say, all right, just give us $100 per night, per person. And 2 or 3 you can come at our house and we bring you to our field in the morning, we carry you go a river, we walk you around, bring you to church, carry you go a market, and make you experience Jamaica. We want to make sure that we promote ecotourism. The one thing that I know is that the big guys with these big hotels, they are the persons who might be even, when they are promoting their hotel, they even talk how vile Jamaica is. I make even most of these people not even know, say, them, when them don't tell them how vile Jamaica is, they believe say, as you walk on the street in Jamaica, might be somebody shooting them. So we have to go take up this thing out on ourselves. To go out there and market Jamaica to benefit us. I can tell you, if you order a room at any one of these hotels right now, your card, when you use your credit card, it's why it goes straight to an account overseas, either in Spain or anyone, America. None of that money stay in Jamaica. The only money we are making from the hotel right now, the tourist board right now, is the little money that the persons that work, that do the bed and the chef and the waiters, and that's the little money that we end up with in Jamaica. And by the time they leave out of the hotel, they have to spend it back for lunch, they have to spend it back for fare. So not much. We are not really benefiting from tourism in Jamaica at the moment. Even though we are boast how much million tourists we get in per year, I can tell you that we are not really benefiting. We are not feeling it. We are not feeling it. When we go here say how much million people come. But when you walk into communities in Jamaica, you don't feel say, well, we have benefit from tourism. The taxi man will tell you, only the big companies really are benefit. So when we set up this ecotourism now, so persons will might stay at a hotel down in Ocherias. But they will call a little taxi man and say, drop me up. I want to go to river up by Joe Hut. I want to go to the river down by over in Stewart Town. So that's a whole it have a benefit. So everybody it will start benefit everybody. So we're gonna spend a little time to teach people about how they take care and make sure so the space stay safe. If we are going to encourage persons to come into South Trelawny, we have to go improve on the health system. Have to go improve. That means if something happens, they know say boy you can easily reach a health center. The roads have to be better. That means that something can happen. You can have a fire. The fire truck must be able to move through with ease. So we have a long way to go, but we have to make a start. So we're going to start off with our caves and our rivers. We have a few churches like the Alps Baptist Church. We have one down by, I know one down by Stewart Town. We have around 2 churches down by Stewart Town that can really be a nice attraction. We have one down by Ulster Spring also. So we just want to identify every little thing. It could be just a grave. I know when you're coming through, heading down to Sawyers, there's a grave in the road there, or an entombment, where you have to just create this story around it and people will leave it. I think they said it was a man that was riding his horse and drop off of the horse and dead. Either he was buried there or the family just come and set up that entombment at the roadside. But people would like to know these stories. So we already right across Jamaica, the steer led by Mr. Dixon, they have a whole lot of stories about the cockpit. They know where there's a lot of caves and rivers. They have, I think one time they said they have maybe close to around 50 different attractions right across South Trelawny. So we just want to identify them, go out there and market them. So we have to make sure so we get a piece of the tourism pie. We can get a piece of that. I want to tell you about my goat rearing program. It's a revolving goat program. We started just to show people that it can be done. How we're going to do it, we're going to start off with We want in the first set we want to do 100 goats. What we're gonna do is to give a child between age 10 to around 19. So you give them a goat, and then the first that they get back. So if they say that they get kids and it's 2 ram, they keep the 2 ram. But the next time when they get kid again, as long as there's a the first kid that they get must go back to the program. It's a revolving goat program. You know, so we're going to use that. All we want is at 1% at the mutton market we want in South Trelawny. We might not be able to, we won't be able to use up the goat like the Nubian and the Boer because of the type of the climate where we have. I try it already, and those goats don't do well in Trelawny. I see a lot of people do it. I know quite a few persons doing it now. But the goats them still not grow as fast as they would grow like in Mapen and those warmer places. I think Trelawny is just too cold for the Nubian and the Boer. So we using that our local goat. That's the one that we're gonna use. All we want is around 1% of the mutton. Because we are importing a lot of mutton right now. So we want goat meat to take over some of that market. You know, we want to make sure so when people, no matter where you are in Jamaica, and you want a goat, you might have a dead yard, you might have a dance, you must say, boy, may I go to South Trelawny go look at goat. So within 5 years, we should have enough goat meat in South Trelawny for sale. Another crop that we'll be looking at is castor oil. Castor oil market is big right across. It's like the gold. It's the black gold, people. A lot of people making money off it, but they don't talk because they don't want no hold for somebody for running it. Presently in South Trelawny, I'm trying to get 50 farmers to plant at least 1 acre of castor bean. Right now we start off with around 10. Around 10 persons now planting castor bean in South Trelawny. We have brown man for around by Rock Spring. It's on a spring garden area. And gone 4 acres already. I plant almost 1 acre for myself. Me have a young man down by Lower gone with around 2 acres already. We have a lot of persons planting castor bean. People get on board. It's something where after you plant it, you don't even have to water it, you don't have to do nothing at all. All you do every 3 days, if you have an acre, every 3 days you go through and you pick your right beans and you buy your own little machine and you can squeeze it yourself. Every hairdressing parlor now, they use castor oil now. Everybody where you say I got natural, they use castor oil. It's a big market. It's big in England, people. Right now we can't supply the local market right now with castor oil. We need to get our Jamaican castor oil in all pharmacies, all supermarkets. So people get on board. You can get a machine, a cold press machine to buy. Go on YouTube, people. Start reading. YouTube is a new university. If you want to grow castor oil and how to grow it, how to reap it, how you go squeeze the oil, go on YouTube. Type in anything you want to find out about it. Type it in on YouTube. Machine is for sale on eBay. It's on Alibaba. It's on Amazon. Buy a machine for yourself. Keep it in your kitchen. You can be selling a quart of castor oil now is for between $10,000 and $12,000. Yeah, man. Between $10,000 and $12,000. And I'm encouraging my people make use of this. Over in India right now, they are making castor oil because they're big in India. They're big on castor oil. They are labeling castor oil as Jamaican castor oil with the Jamaican flags on it and sell it. Send it come to Jamaica, come sell we as Jamaican castor oil. Grow in India. People I want to tell you. I think the RADA group, or it was the Baptist Union, they have some they have a new breed of castor bean. It's bigger. But you see the little one where our grandparents used to have, people? The little one there, that's the best one. Continue, that's the one you must plant. Pick it, dry it, and scatter it. I'm going to tell you, say it grow anywhere. Anywhere. It's the new goal, people. People that make money off it, they just don't want you to know. Patmore is telling you, money in it. Go out there, get involved with castor bean. Since we start talking about it, most of the poor people that we try to introduce it to, they're not interested. And the same rich people that call me and say, Mr. Patmore, I want to plant 50 acres. Which part we can get the machine? Because most of these things, the people that we are created for, they are wait for somebody come, might be come even, I go tell me, say, boy, Mr. Patmore, you go buy me the seed, you go give me the lies, Mr. Patmore, you go give me more money to plow the land. That's the type of culture, that's the thing. As long as one politician tell you about something, you believe that it's his responsibility to tell you about it. Him go do the research. It's my risk. Me must look the market for you. Me must give you the seed for your plant. Me must buy you the fertilizer. The man where I go sprinkle the fertilizer, I must give you the money to give the man to go sprinkle the fertilizer for you. And then me must give you money to pay somebody to go pick it. And me must buy you or sponsor you a machine where to squeeze it. And me must get somebody to come at your house, come put it in the machine for you. And buckle it. The only thing you want to do is to collect the money. And that's one of the problems we have in Jamaica. So that's one of the crap where we are pushed. Nothing. I'm looking at, say, 50 persons must start plant castor bean in South Trelawny. South Trelawny people don't sit back and make the rest of parish them take it away from you. Paul Patmore is telling you about it. It's a big thing. As long as you can find the time. Every housewife, I tell you, you need to have a castor bean tree at least 1 or 2 at the back of your house. A flask of castor bean, a castor oil now is for $3,500. $3,500. Every yard must have a castor bean tree. Make your own castor oil. Stop go, they go buy it. Minimum wage, you can't spend too much. Out of the little minimum wage where we work, we're spending too much. We are spending on things where we could grow in our house. I want to tell you again, I want to make sure that every yard in a South Trelawny must have at least a lime tree. We have to have a lime tree. You can't live at Trelawny and go on a road, go and buy it. Go on a Christian and go and buy lime. No, I don't want to see that. We want to get back our lime tree in the back of our yard. Every yard must have a pepper tree. How you live at Trelawny and don't have a pepper tree in your yard back? Get a pepper tree. I know every time pepper go up on your tree, but because you know say your neighbor have one pepper tree too. So you can say, lend me 2 pepper there. But so by next month when fear ripe, your neighbor will still come back and get 2 off of your tree. So at least every yard need at least 1 pepper tree. And challenge yourself, people. My citizens of South Trelawny, challenge yourself. You have enough of you don't know you don't love enough pepper. You don't love flowers. Get rid of 1 flower spot and put a pepper tree in one of the flower spots. 1 pepper tree. Another thing you want mint. Every yard, people, every single yard in a South Trelawny. Housewives. The man them now pay certain attention. And when they put on your little money and just give you a Friday evening time, and believe say you must go a Christian and go buy down your whole town and come back. They want to see they want to lift for money, and then if you come back and see hamper, big box. So no wait upon them. Go out, make sure say every yard must have your little mint. When you buy your thyme, pick off 1 little piece of the thyme and just stick it one at the back of the house. At least 2 times for the year. You're supposed to kind of pick things from your garden. That's enough to go buy. So at least 2 times for the month, 2 times for the year. Your salary, you're not going to touch if you go to market. You must can find something. And you must have every month make sure so you have something in a, where you don't have to buy. So this month might be not have to buy no orange because my orange tree are bare. I don't have to go buy no lime because next week my lime tree are bare. Every yard, people, run at the back of the line, down at the line, plant a banana root. Plant a banana root. We're not supposed to live at Trelawny and if you go to Christian and go buy banana. One banana root, just one you want. Over the other side, you can drop one plant too. And when you do these things now, you're not going to buy no fertilizer for it because you're going to eat it. So what I want you to do now is for everything what you're using at the kitchen now, that's we are going to throw it down at the banana root. That's where you're gonna throw it. If you live somewhere where you have to use chimney, and you will have your chimney in a house and you urinating at the night. So the same urine now, you're not going to throw the urine away, you know. You're going to throw the urine at the banana root or the lime tree root. That's gonna be your fertilizer, the urine. So most of the time, even when you have the inside bathroom, what you're going to do now, you're going to start bringing the chimney in the house. Give the kids them the chimney, make them peep in the chimney instead of peeping at the toilet. So at least maybe one time per week. Then. What you do now is you use the urine. Use the urine as fertilizer. Especially for the lime and the lime tree, the mint, not necessarily the mint. Most persons might be not going to use the urine on your mint and so. But like for the lime and the banana tree, the orange tree, urine is perfect. There's no better fertilizer than urine. It's not that some persons will argue that it's not really organic because of the amount of stuff that we eat. We eat so much things where most of the time we can't even treat our urine and say, boy, organic farming we do if we use human. Because we eat so much junk and so much garbage and all of them things that come back out in the urine. Yeah, but that's some of the things that I want my people in a South Trelawny to be looking at. Our grandparents used to have life much easier. They used to live longer. When you see a person now at 80 and people are saying, oh, Jane, he only reached 80. But we used to have a lot of persons in our community that live till they're 90, 100 and add. You know? But because of how we are eat now, because if my family, me know some, me might not live, my age, family age is really 70. When me have a family, I go up to 80 now and start look away and say, wow, you live long, man. Because in my family, we don't have much persons. I think I just one grandmother may have got 80. And my father, I prepare up now for got 80. But we are really in our 60s, so we always die we don't die in the 60s, 70s. Yeah, man, so we have to start eat a little bit better. And the only way we can say we are eat better, we have to grow most of where we're going to eat ourselves. Because if we don't eat right, we still have to spend back the money go a doctor same way. So that's one of the things where we want to make sure so we do. So every yard must have your little mint tree, your little pepper, every yard. Chocho go everywhere. Almost every fence. And find even on the fence, find one little piece of fence and just joke one chocho tree. Every yard must have a chocho. When your family come from town, not nice like when you can go pick 2 chocho and say, boy, me nah nothing figure about the 2 chocho here. Yeah, man, if you can find space, because most persons know what the little quarter-acre lot they have. But down at the bottom, if you get rid of some of the grass, so you have to get up and a payment for weed. Plant up some fruit trees, plant some cane. That means that you don't have to spend money for a weed yard, so weed up them places so often. If you left the place empty, you have to go spend money to keep down the bush. So always plant something on it. Plant something on it, my people. Yeah, man, so We also want to remind persons that we have our, in South Trelawny, I'm determined to make sure that we get rid of menstrual poverty out of South Trelawny. Menstrual poverty will always be amongst us. Because as you know, the poor will always, no matter what we say, poor people are going to always be wrong. Because people poor for different. Maybe some of them just poor because they're mentally challenged. Some persons just poor because no matter how they try, it just not make. So we are going to always have poor persons around us. But we have to make sure, say, while we have poor around us, we need some caring persons among us also. So that's why in South Trelawny, I want to encourage communities to form themselves into groups. There's nothing bigger than no group. No politician can be bigger than a citizens association. No councillor not big like a citizens association. If you have a citizens association running properly, nothing no bigger than that. A neighborhood watch group. No member of parliament, no councillor can be bigger than that. So we encourage everybody, all of the groups, them, Warsaw, try, get yourself a citizens association, Warsaw Citizens Association, Waitabit Citizens Association, Sawyers Citizens Association, or it can be Ulster Spring Neighborhood Watch, a neighborhood watch group. I could form myself in a group. So that means that when you have your MP now and you send a letter, there's something to be done in your community. You're going to send one letter now with a letterhead from the community. Say, Mr. MP or Mrs. MP would want, we want to talk to you about the condition of the road up in a Bamboo Spring. And you have on the letterhead, Ulster Spring Community Group, where you have your secretary and it a show. So you show the body of people. You can have even all of the members in the group sign. You have more teeth. These are letters now where your MP are going to bring to some people where we are going to need to ask for help. Because a lot of the things when we become member of parliament, there's a lot of things where we can't sit down and wait on the government to do. We have to go try to do things for ourselves. Like roads, drains, culvert and something. There's so many times we have to go, they go raise funds and do these things for ourselves. Because the time we are waiting for government to come do it, our house have flood out, our land are mash up. So, but the only way we can do that, where we can approach maybe the US Embassy and tell them, say, we are look some assistance to deal with that drain in our community. One day, them the first thing they don't want to hear from an MP, because they're afraid that they're going to tell us they're afraid of politics and they don't want to get involved in this two-party thing in Jamaica. So they don't want to hear from Miss Tom down the road. They don't want to hear from that person alone. But if you send a letter to a police, youth club, a citizens association, the Lima CDC, and any group at all where you form, all you have to do is get it registered with the SDC. And if you have an organized group, SDC will even give you money for your run a little office, maybe at 30,000 a year, where they will donate to you for maintain your office. So there's a lot of benefit out there by just getting yourself organized. Paul Patmore, there's a lot of things where me know we can talk on the live now because me not teach nobody no politics. Because most of the things when me will tell you, say me I go do. It's there where the MP and the councillor can do to you. It's not something where it's not a Paul Patmore thing. But them not spend with most of these politicians when they go in bed, they go sleep. And they spend one whole heap of time a drink rum and they all over the place a fool around. We go on the internet and they go find out, we go a meeting, make sure say we go a meeting. If we hear say one pan and knock, we go find out. If we hear say the minister did this up. Whether me and the minister are the same party, we make sure say we go. Because we always want to learn what happen, which part money there, who can get help, which part and which part we can get grants. People, if you ever know the amount of grants that is available in Jamaica, you don't frightened. Go leap a grant. Not all of them is available at all time. Not all of them are available at all time. But there's a whole lot of grants. Place where you can get money. A lot of suffering we see people are go through is because we don't have proper representative in South Trelawny. And that is the reason why I'm saying to my people, cut out this diarrhetic politics. That is what is destroying us in South Trelawny. Let us start choosing persons, depends on what if you believe, say that person they can do good for your community, make we choose that person. The two persons are going to run, put them in front of you and say, which one of these persons will look out for the community more? Don't tell me, say, because your mother did agree and your father did agree. You just have to, no matter who come, you have to support that person. Choose the best person for the job. And make that person know, say, if we try you and you're not so perform, we're going to dash you away the next time. There's nothing wrong with that. So we have to just make sure that we get serious people. We can fix up South Trelawny. When I was a councillor, a lot of the things where people see me are doing, people talk, say, Patmore, I do this out of my own pocket. It was money from the parish council. Councillor Gager was the deputy mayor when I was councillor. But I was able, he was deputy mayor, but I was able to get more things done in Lima's division than what he, as deputy mayor, could do over in the Warsaw division. When them see me I do things, they say, me I spend my own money. We never have no need to spend money because we know which part of our NIS the money there. Even I see in parish council, you have councillors not even know say money is there to assist poor people. There's a lot of grants will come down through the NIS to use up in a Trelawny. And the people we have to drive around in the agencies, we have to drive around and beg people say they can't find nobody to give the benefits. Even though we have so much persons that suffer on a daily basis. But what we lack of in South Trelawny is representation. Not a money problem. We don't have a money problem in South Trelawny because the poor relief department is there, the NIS department is there. But I know there's nobody to represent the people. The only time these politicians send somebody to NIS office, and when they are dead, they tell them, say, yeah man, I'm going to do a thing for you. And then these people not even realize that everything where the MP tell you if you go down to NIS, go do. You can do it for yourself. You don't need an MP to do it for you. And you must go down there yourself. And but them don't want to tell you, say if you go, because they want to go down there, go give somebody your name and make a person call you. And then they say, boy, a papa did send me and make me get show with a funeral grant there. The funeral grant is there for you, you don't have nothing to do with the MP. If I did you go by yourself, you don't get the funeral grant, same way. The MP have a funeral grant where them can get you for them MP, where them get the money now. And the sad thing now, because the PNP have so much councillors. You know what the JLP, this administration started to stop give the councillor, them not get nothing named funeral grant and so. They run it through member of parliament. Because if you run it through the council, too much PNP are going to benefit. Because there's more PNP councillors than JLP councillors. So too much of them don't benefit. So they make sure they don't do that. Yeah man, but that's why I can tell you what you need now is a good representative. Morris, good night, Morris. Good night, Morris. Yeah, man, so we in Trelawny here, we need
more Brave River, man.
Yeah. Oh, Brave River. What go on, my brother? Yeah.
What go on?
Everything good, man. Everything.
Yeah, man, I tell you, look good.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Yeah, man, look good.
Yes, man.
We're just ready for time. We are ready for call it right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're ready.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man. But I hope you know around there I do the work. Yeah, man. But I hope you know the place look good, but I hope you know do the groundwork. Because one thing I can tell you about the JLP is that them now give up until election day. Until after the election day.
We are doing going work and just doing going work, man.
Yes, yes. Yeah, man, I see it. Last night, I did glad to see all the people in turn out. Huh?
So they come to keep me that we're running away.
Yeah, man, but when you don't know if you run him, you have to allow him to keep him meeting still. Because when I think that type of behavior is labor right behavior, you know. Labor right run with people when they come to keep meeting.
No, we keep our guns safe. And my father, my grandfather, no, they were keep no meeting in a brother.
Eh?
Yeah, no, they were keep no meeting in a brother. From my grandfather to my father there.
Yeah, but me know, but that yeah man, but that I did find your grandfather and grandmother days still, you know. At 2025 now still, me know why if you think the same way your grandfather did that thing, them a time there. Why you're intimidated by them if they come keep a meeting in your area?
No, we just don't want to keep no meeting. They stay by themselves.
So suppose there's a stronghold JLP area, you don't feel comfortable for them say, alright, you know, if you come, they can't keep no meeting. Because up in my area, I have places like that still, you know. But when they behave that way, they may have a problem with it still.
Oh.
Yeah, man, because labor right have some areas where them feel say, boy, PNP if you can't keep no meeting because of them used to run this. I maybe let me just believe in 2025 we should we not supposed to have say, boy, I wonder if we can keep a meeting this. If a politician feels to go somewhere and keep a meeting, they're supposed to be free to keep a meeting.
Yeah.
Because your kid your children go to the same school where the labor right person's children going. And them their school are play. And after election we are going to stay shop and play that you know, so I don't know. And I hear same community people where are labor right to now want to keep a meeting there. But true boy, you know enough of them. You don't decide so they don't keep no meeting there. Still.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm patient. Slowly have a division name. Burn Summerland.
Yes.
There's no meeting PNP can keep there. You have a division name. Down Iraqi Hill.
Yeah.
No meeting that the PNP can keep there. If meeting keep there, war broke there.
Bridget, yeah man, but we have to try and destroy that still. You know? That mindset that we have to try and get rid of it, you know, we can't continue. We can't, alright. So at your age now, alright, we last already. But you have to allow your children to come find Braze River in another estate. Where your sister and your cousin them can't come keep a meeting because you and them not on the same party. We don't want another Jamaica that we are fight for, Bridget.
No, we don't want to.
Yeah man, we have to stop. Yeah, man. Yeah?
That can't happen in the Northeast. How we can't go to keep meeting?
Yeah man, but if me no want to know, so no we're not supposed to do it. If the JLP, if the PNP want to go over in a Tivoli garden go keep a meeting tomorrow, I believe the boy they should have free if you go keep a meeting if they feel so they want.
Free. They have a war boat.
Yeah?
Yeah, no more war.
A war boat, man, I love war too much.
No on a boat, then on a ship. War ship.
Yeah. Yeah man, but me know, but we have to try fix this though. And it's something we can't just get up and fix, so, you know, like down a Braze River when you used to it. But in next time when Mr. Slowly I keep him meeting still, do. No disturbance.
You see, you know,
Me no want no disturbance. So like when he put up so when they put up them board and so, you know have a problem with them putting up board and flags and so.
It can't put up Braze River.
Eh?
No.
How are you answer, man? Eh? Okay. So we are saying now, the Jamaica what me a dream for me now go get it.
They want war.
The Jamaica what me a dream for me now go get it in a short term then.
And I love peace.
Jamaica, who you want them to get it?
Yeah, but right now, love peace.
But we are behave like them then. If we are that what me know is that that behavior is a labor right behavior still. A
Exactly.
behavior me know them. So if the Braze River people them have to make a difference. You can't PNP in a Braze River not supposed to behave like labor rights.
It's not a labor right behavior.
Eh?
No. You see, if them come back and keep the meat,
Yeah.
them come back and keep the meat. So as they said, millions of church. That's them all say.
Okay.
Millions of can meet them.
Okay, so you know, okay. So because you know why them fi say you change, Braze River change, you just keep them out.
Yeah, them also will change.
Okay.
You just keep them out. You
Right.
just keep them out. Because you always say, all right, the last lecture they run,
Yeah.
them say they will change. Because they come there and spending money. So they use them come get farmer card and none of them use them to go away.
Eh.
They realize now. You use them a food.
Yeah.
You to my board.
But then none of them never take a plane. None take a plane. The world is still there.
You're supposed to get trick already. You're
Eh.
supposed to get trick and get trick again. My phone.
Why them a boast from PJ and legacy to say them a fix road? All the highway them a PJ development. Why
Yeah.
them a do that?
Even road, when you hear just a talk about, you have no fixed road.
All the road them a PJ.
All right. What more than one? What I want to see though from you, when I think when me know is that the PNP are going to win the next election. I want to see the PNP candidates them go work. That's people we feel good for vote for them. Cause yeah man, so all of the era where you say you can't keep meeting. If the PNP need to go in the era, they go work. When you say a strong JLP era, go in there go make people love you man. Me not buy the argument they say boy, me not buy the argument say we not supposed to can keep meeting in some era and people JLP not can keep meeting so. We not in a free rural community, me not see why that should happen.
That's why we didn't love Roger Clark.
Why Roger Clark? Roger Clark telling us that nothing happen?
You just set a
Roger
walk
Clark
down
was the
there.
only man. Working at labor, they will keep meeting.
Okay.
What about baby?
Okay. Yeah man, cause me I want to look at era, you know what's the other day?
Oh,
You know what's the other day? Because we want to look at era named Mendistown. We have a little community named Mendistown in Trelawny. What so the other day? No man, yeah, everything alright. Everybody have to take part in the discussion. Everybody have to take part in the discussion. Because tonight we not quarrel, you know. Because we want to make sure we have to try to fix up Jamaica still, you know.
No, make them live.
Because after the politics, you know, and we have to go live together, you know. And the crime rate here, we have to make sure so we keep it down. And with brother and with sister, me see brother down in Trelawny, we have brother and sister bex over politics, you know. Cousin and cousin bex over politics. That can't right still, you know. And we have to go to the Jamaica once, we have to deal with it one community at a time. Community by community we have to deal with it, you know. So me I beg the Braze River people them. You know if you start this, you know. Cause as long as you can know, say boy, JLP no fi keep no meeting as a Braze River. Wouldn't mind if you know in yourself, say boy. If them people want to keep their meeting, they have their meeting. People must be able to can move on anywhere in Jamaica and keep a meeting if they feel to keep a meeting. And without no farmer nobody interfere with them.
Exactly, a peaceful election, but they don't love peace.
Yeah, but
them don't love peace.
yeah man, but you have to, yeah man, but if you are sure,
If you come, you have to meet that person. Now,
You see, they're not talking about that here. When they find the pigment that go, no matter how PNP man send them in. What do you hear?
when them advocate,
yeah man. You see, as I think as black people though, we worry over the wrong thing, man. And we more spend a lot of time and pressure with own brother and with family to make a politician them feel good. But you need Mr. Slowly if you come in a Braze River can tell you what plans him having. Make him come in, come in contact, man. Eh?
Just don't tell me plan already.
Oh, so I'm just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
man.
have a plan already.
Yes, brother Patmore, what go on, sir?
Well, go on, my brother. Bless, man, bless. Well, go on. How you feel about the topic what we are talking about now is that there are communities where PNP not supposed to keep a meeting and there's communities where JLP not supposed to keep a meeting. How you feel about it? 2025 we are talking about.
I think that's a foolishness and the geographical politics are changed to me see because it's Labour right and PNP are organic.
Yeah, man.
After the election, everybody are just neighbors again.
Yes.
So what I want to ask you about Mr. Patmore, did you listen to
Hold on. You're good on the it to hold on, let me just mute that person. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on the clip. Yes, clip.
Yeah, so did you listen Mama D and the Prime Minister and the South Trelawny and
Yeah, man, I listen every ounce of it, man. I never miss a word.
So what did you have to say about Mama D and what she was trying to throw at you?
It is the most garbage I ever hear come out of somebody's mouth in a long while. I can't remember hearing so much garbage. Well, and if you didn't get a chance to listen to it,
Yeah, I listen a clip of it.
you hear. I was trying to listen if she mentioned that she do something in South Trelawny for the 20 years. That part slipped me. The part where she talk about the things them where she do. Like the school where she build and the road where she build and the hospital where she build, the fire station where she build. And me never get that part of the clippings that it missed me. You didn't hear that part there?
I don't think that was in the clip.
You never know it? Oh yeah,
No, I don't think I don't hear about any hospital, but she was trying to throw some word at you.
Yes. It was about Paul Patmore. The conference was about Paul Patmore. But the people, because they never realized that hundreds of thousands of people are joining. They might look at a few people where they're in front of them. But they don't realize that Lasonic live and around 4 other persons are live right across the world. So hundreds of thousands of persons were listening to them. So what those persons they get the opportunity to tell the people about what they have done for 20 years and to ask the persons now that you see what we do, give me another chance to give you a 6th term. And they missed the ball.
She missed the ball.
Yeah man, but no man, all of them. From the MC to all the speakers. All the speakers missed the ball.
Mr. Patmore, you know, get where man a try to say no.
Yeah, no man.
You cannot get where man a try to say, woman did a try to say certain things about you specifically.
Yeah man, yes.
You think that man a try to say?
Yeah man,
But she never go into details. After she never go into details, that means she don't have nothing really we're substantial.
No man, I just that she attack some things, but she not confident enough. Even she attack, but she not even she not believe what she saying.
Right.
She don't believe nothing at all what she did say. It was a worst conference. I know that knowing Andrew Holness, somebody who me know well, he most embarrassing day. Me come see I go through now and do some conferences. I watch which party go. And it's the worst one. South Trelawny is the worst one for him. Me see him hold long head. He hold long head on the stage for the whole time. But one I think what hurt me most, Cleve, was when I hear Devon McDaniel and one lady over by Warsaw say that Marissa Darimple is the best representative that ever graced South Trelawny. I was so embarrassed. I was disappointed at Devon McDaniel because I still even feel so even though he didn't stay for around 3 years. The 3 years when he stay, I think he still do a fairly better job than Dalrymple, because Dalrymple up to now still don't have nothing for sure. Otherwise, from the distribution of scarce benefits and spoils. And if all you can do is to give people food, when time comes to ask people to vote, and they say, show me what you do, yeah, in a toilet, you have to go look for it.
So what was the purpose of the trip for the Prime Minister?
They realize, they do the poll and realize that Paul Patmore is leading. So one of the things you don't do now is to carry down the hierarchy and see if you can pump up back the labor right them in a South Trelawny. So normally when the Prime Minister pass through and a Harris Chang or a Darrell Vaz pass through, people that broke bush, people that in a road with their tree limb and all of those things. For the first time in South Trelawny for 30 years, a Prime Minister or anybody like that pass through and not even one somebody in a wave after them. The only time nobody at all.
You say she got one place, same place at Trelawny, and the some lady, one lady said to him, said, "Mama, we done with you know."
Yeah, man, me here when she said it. But me don't know. So why you get out tight? Why you get out tight, please? Because she spend a lot of time to promote Paul Patmore. Because me not even want the people to realize that Paul Patmore is so popular, you know, because I don't want the town people to start pressuring me. Them spend so much time to promote Paul Patmore that Paul Patmore get 2 times bigger than Thursday.
What you were saying is like you were some road manager for her.
Yes.
You put a plan to her which was fulfilled by the Prime Minister and her to let you become more successful in your business.
Yes.
And you will not turn away from that and become independent, and then from independent come at the other side.
Yes.
But she didn't call me name. But
yeah, man. Because you know, see, I may have the government contract for South Trelawny, for each parish of Trelawny. And let me tell you something, Clive. Oh no, man. Wait. Listen. Oh, Clive. You know what? Say in 20, me and Marissa Dalrymple, we stopped talking from 2011. In 2012, I run as an independent councillor. When I was independent councillor, I did not have a contract. I applied for the contract in 2016 when I was after me leave politics. It's a contract where you have to apply. The government can help you, Minister of Security, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister hold on his head when you know that, because that would be corruption. You know? No politician can pull no string for you, not supposed to pull no string for you. I have a contract commission license. You know? Nobody, when I go there to go apply for my license, not even my phone me can't carry. You have to search, if you have a firearm, you can't go in there with it. The person where you talk to, today, you will not be able to talk to that person again for the rest of the time. That's how strict that place is. It runs under the Ministry of Security. And to have the Minister of Security on the platform when she has said that, it's a disgrace to Jamaica. You know? And I think she needs to come out and apologize to the ministry, the security ministry, because that would be doing something illegal. You know? I know that lady is all about corruption, you know, but she has to understand that everybody involved in her corruption. So I would say if what she's saying is true, that means there's something wrong up at the Ministry of Security. That's and Harris Chang would have to ask Harris Chang to resign if what she has said true. Harris Chang should resign immediately if what she has said are true. Yeah man, but there's no truth. May I come there once, sir? May I come there? Yeah man, so there's no truth to what she has said, because me and her are no friends, so she could not look about something for me in 2016.
The boy them not like him.
Yeah, you understand? You understand, Cleve? There's no way she could not do something for me. She could not do something for me when me and a friend from 2011. So me don't really pay that no mind. But me just say the minister should have draw our fractal and tell him, so no, you can't say that. Because you know, say nothing about so.
What you say on the platform wasn't true.
No, I tell you, it's a bunch of lies. And I just pure garbage. She just a sink the JLP and out to put herself a prison more. A prison, she a prepare herself to go in. She just maybe a practice for how to go to prison faster. Me and that lady was not friend in 2016. By 2018 again, me apply for a new. We have to renew we contract again. It's something where we have to go through and do over. Everybody have to go. Them have to come inspect your place. Them have to do everything. No politician can help you to reach which part to reach. Listen, ask anybody we have a contract. We go through even the same contractor them we deal with like people who make road and all of that thing. Ask those people. Call them and ask them if no politician can do nothing for you. Nobody can pull no string for you, listen. Because you don't know who you talk to, because who you talk to today you don't talk to. You don't get the chance to talk to that person again. So at this share this, the thing. And this the forensic unit. Yeah man. And she's rude. She's rude to say that, you know. But she doesn't try to be relevant. She doesn't try for the people them come to hear the plans about the fire station. She never mentioned the fire station. The people them come to hear about the city. They come to hear about the city that the Prime Minister promised that he will be making down by Clarkstown. The Prime Minister tell them, I'm going to make one city down at Clarkstown in the last election.
When you're going to have your meeting now? When you're going to have your meeting now to contradict her statement?
No, man, I don't have to contradict him. I say we talk about that already. We talk about the garbage where both MacD, Steve Warren and Justice Simit. You don't listen to the last live what me do? Yeah, man, if you go listen to one, because I talk about them and I really want to talk about them again. I talk about the corruption and how embarrassed the justice of the peace, Miss Simit should be. If you get up and talk about Dalrymple is the best thing we have happened to South Trelawny. I tell her that she should be ashamed of herself. I tell her that she should be ashamed of herself to be a principal of a school and an end as a criminal. She should not be on stage with an end as a criminal. That criminal is the best thing we ever happened to South Trelawny. Dalrymple is a criminal. And she should not be allowed to be on the ballot paper. If it was Bustamante was a minister, was a prime minister, Dalrymple could never appear on the ballot. If it was Edward Siaga as a leader of the JLP, Dalrymple could never on the ballot. If it was Bruce Golding, Dalrymple could never be on the ballot. If it was Hugh Shearer, Dalrymple could never be on the ballot. Because those people would not allow a criminal to put their name on a ballot. But it's out of desperation. Andrew Wallace hug her up and say, come. Out of desperation because they run out of people. They run out of talent. The JLP lack talent. And that's why after 2 months into an election, they still not complete their slate of candidates. And while they almost have a complete now, but they still end up with a criminal and a ballot paper. That's how the thing set.
So what was the plan with, I don't think I know about the plan with she and MacD's. Because she did plan to step down and left to MacD's again, right? And then she...
Because it's about greed. She don't want to left to give MacD's. And now that she see Patmore lead and the poll continue to show them, say, no matter what you do, Patmore lead. No matter what you do, Patmore lead. And now we look like you want to run left to give MacD's. And MacD's is so stupid that even though he say, boy, he would still get a bigger beating. He will go take it. Because he's so greedy for power and so excited and want power so much. That's when we hear MacD's get up and talk about this is the best thing that ever happened to South Trelawny, Mama D. After when Devon McDaniel and Justice Simit from Warsaw Primary School, no Brascoli, know for Doreen Chen, know for Bell Infanti. And then them a go talk down on South Trelawny, like say nothing good can come from South Trelawny. I said to Devon McDaniel, you were a better member of parliament, because at least we could have find you and talk to you. And if we talk to you, nobody no did if you box we down. We could have stopped your car from anywhere. Mac these have drive through, try to come down. Anybody could have stopped in car and say, well, go and boss, so we road bad so. You can't try that with Mama D. So don't compare, I said to Mac D's, don't compare yourself with Mama D. Never you do that again. You are insulting your parents. You are insulting the people who are so. Mama D is not in your class. Mama D is not in your class. I said to the lady from Warsaw, you know that Mama D is not good. You know that Mama D is not good. It's people like you keep Mama D in there. So don't come and ask me, say, boy, if she never so good, if people never like her, how come she in a power for so long? Don't ask me that, because you know, say, and you know fight to keep her there every time. Every time when the people them decide say they now vote for them, and you and your team come out and give them money and beg them to come out and vote for her, say give her a last chance. And every time election come, you do the same thing. And you know say Darren is not doing nothing at all for South Trelawny. And all of you know is so wicked to South Trelawny. You just need so laugh to make people. Yes. Yes, Michelle.
Can I say something pertaining to your moderators? There are persons over here typing, the black people are not allowing people to say what they want.
Yes, okay, all right.
JP uppercut. They
yes.
Block everybody.
Yes.
Speech, people can say whatever they want to.
Yeah, all right.
It takes people to switch for MP.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody has to listen and say what they must say until they gravitate to whatever
yes.
they're saying.
Okay, I will address that. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, man, but the worst thing that have ever happened to Southern Trelawny is Marissa Dalrymple Philibert. And if you live at South Trelawny for 10 or 20 years and you don't know that the worst thing that happened to South Trelawny is Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, something wrong with you. You need a checkup. If you are a justice of the peace and you believe that Dalrymple is somebody where you must recommend, there's something wrong with you. If you believe as a principal, me send my picnic come at your school and you feel so you must invite Marissa Dalrymple to come stand up and talk to these kids, your judgment is wrong. Because you know her deeds, you know such the woman just get charged. Send her go repent. All the pastors in South Trelawny, I said it on the last live, and because Cleve never hear me, I go say it again. Are you people gonna sit down and allow this woman to dead and go to hell? I need enough to go get up and tell the woman to go repent. Don't just brush off your mouth and say, yes, me did do something wrong, me did make a mistake, and that's it, and me move on, and me come back to run again. That is not enough. Go and repent. When you tell me, all of those pastors out there, will tell me say Spice was not good enough to come and do the school tour, when Spice look by and say, I want to go in the schools and talk to the young girls and tell them about bleaching, and tell them about doing your body, and tell them about sex, and why having sex with multiple partners is not good. You tell me say Spice is not good enough to go in high schools.
Well, that's a part of somebody right, she never kill nobody.
So you have to kill to be a criminal? She wasn't charged when she paid $900,000. When she paid $900,000 at court, what she did pay? When people kill somebody, them are criminal. You don't go kill, Anthony. You don't go kill to be a criminal. If you're charged with a criminal offense and you're charged, you're a criminal.
Somebody right again. Is she the only person who was charged?
It don't matter if she was the only person that was charged. That's not important. She go on the ballot. She will be on the ballot sometime this year. She will be on the ballot. She are the one where people put up herself to run. So whether she alone charge, that not have nothing to do with we. The other person them now represent you. This is who is representing us. This is the person that the justice of the peace from Warsaw stand up and say this is the best thing we come out of South Trelawny. That is the problem we may have. So if you as a justice of the peace can get up and say this is the best.
No boy can stop.
No, justice of the peace can get up. When you mention about this person is the best, what you talk about? So don't tell me something of it. Me no say nothing. Don't tell me not to talk about it. Me don't want to hear how much somebody and how much somebody did charge. Me don't want to hear what if a murder or if she who did kill somebody and who. You feel know what you talk about me when you talk about kill. You feel know what you know conscience of beating away that's you talk about kill.
Well, I'm talking about somebody right again. She is a good woman.
Yeah, man. No, man, but because that Anthony no come from Trelawny.
Okay.
Anthony no come from Trelawny. So Anthony can talk anything. Because you don't know the type of road where we are drive on, Anthony. You don't know that not even 1 ounce of treated water. Eh? She's your friend. Yeah, man. Then that's why I tell you. And show me your friend. Show me your friend, Anthony. I can tell you who you are. Show me your friend. I tell you who you are. That's why you can't take up fear. And that's why the justice of the peace can't take up fear. Yeah, man.
Listen to certain man who come in with when I talk about she's a good woman and them. Then I listen to people.
No, man. Yeah, man. You.
Mr. P.
Yeah. Yes. Well, go on, sir. Bless. Good night. Good night.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Give me a minute. Let me try and break down the situation. All right. For example, for most jobs now, if you have an interview, most than likely them ask you to come in with a police record. And if you're charged or not charged, if something just appear on the police record that show something untoward, I'm almost sure you wouldn't get the job.
No.
Even if it's a place where if you're charged for stealing, and if it's a place where you can't get nothing to thief, they would not hire you. And we can recall that the pay for MPs were raised to a certain amount, and their rationale for it was to retain bright and mind and people with integrity. And if they're going to be paid more, the Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. And if you want to hold an office such as an MP, that's why you have the Integrity Commission. It's not just anybody. You're supposed to be squeaky clean.
Yes.
Even police officers, pastors, there are certain things that we have to live by. It's not just another person. It's the job that she's vying for. The very fact that she was charged should eliminate her from the race totally.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not speaking about party lines, anybody at all.
Yeah, man.
You know, as we say, if I go to Juicy Beef or wherever, I might be the best chef. And they do a background check. And I realize, say, look, even if I did mistake, I can take something from my previous workplace. And it appear on my file that I stole something or misappropriation because we didn't want to thief. Misappropriation or, pilfering or something.
Yeah.
I should not, or any reasonable employer would not employ me, So as the highest office in the land, and it goes for the Prime Minister as well.
Yes.
You should not be in no preparation to do no campaigning until you're certified.
Yes.
And that's the discussion we want to have. And residents, citizens of Jamaica should hold them to hide because the job that you're vying for. Just think about international persons looking on.
Yeah.
You might be a supporter of that Rimble, so appear has been bad to you. But just think about somebody looking on, where you might have to go overseas to different conferences, to sit with delegates to represent Jamaica. When they look, probably some news clips, records, and pull up all of this negative about you, how you think they'd feel having you, even if a carry come the UN, wherever you have to represent Jamaica. And this is the type of person we have representing Jamaica. It's very poor. And I understand what the passion which we speak with. Because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
Too often, man, people get away with murder.
Hold on. Deb, make him Anthony, me notice say Anthony, and I want to play something for again. We could spend around 2 minutes just for Anthony's sake. Because Anthony are running into somebody who might be not really know where I'm going. Anthony, let me go just play something for you, Anthony.
Former House Speaker and Member of Parliament for South Trelawny, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, this morning pleaded guilty to breaches of the Integrity Commission Act. Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert resigned as House Speaker and MP in September 2023 following a ruling by the Integrity Commission that she be charged for making false statements on her statutory declarations. Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert had omitted a Mercedes-Benz motor vehicle from her documents submitted to the Integrity Commission between 2015 and 2021. Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert appeared before the St. Andrew Parish Court this morning, where she decided not to contest some of the charges brought against her by the Integrity Commission in 2023. This decision follows a preliminary point raised by her attorney, King's Counsel Peter Champagny, which was considered by Parish Judge Mr. Leighton Morris in December 2024. The former House Speaker was slapped with a fine of nearly $1 million or 10 days in prison.
All right. Yes, people, that's the person we are talking about.
No, China make a moderator block the comments, man. People have a right to say they want, because they might see him and might turn and vote for you. So not because somebody have made some comments, so then like, man, the moderator not supposed to block them, man. Make the people understand.
Yeah, man, it's a discussion we have. Yeah, man, it's a discussion. As long as somebody now, yeah.
You understand? They have to go split, they go and talk, but they want to talk, man.
Like, I see one tomorrow morning, I'll come back and vote for you.
Yeah, man, otherwise on the boat, it's a health, as long as we have healthy.
Good night, Mr. P. Good night,
Yeah,
listener.
yes, good night.
Let me tell you something. That gentleman that is saying that do not block them because they're the ones that will probably vote for you. Look here, a labor right is always going to be a labor right. They will not change and they will not change.
I am a labor right, and don't talk bullshit. I am a labor right.
Listen.
Here you talk, I know you're a labor right.
Listen,
Yeah.
P, let me say this. When it comes on to transparency, Ms. Dalrymple is not transparent on none of our actions. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to use myself as a living example now. I was charged 21 years ago for wounded with intent, right? But then I wasn't sent to prison because the person that he and I had the altercation did not turn up for trials. Whatever, so the judge threw it out of the court, so I was sent home. Now I am telling you, I am working as a special district constable right now. I work, right?
Yes.
And if I'm going to do a fingerprint, I have to always be going back to the court's office in Duncan's to get a letter to say that I am fit, suitable to do the fingerprint. Any government business I'm doing, I have to go back there to get letters from them. So, however, if this female has been brought before the court, was found guilty and was to pay a fine of almost $1 million, she should not be representing nobody. Whether South Trelawny, North Trelawny, South East St. Ann, South West St. Ann, or wherever she goes, she should not be one of those candidates chosen.
She should never be allowed.
People of Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, good night, Mr. Patmore.
Yes. Don't move, Miss Ann, don't move.
Always about people.
Hold on, me not hear you. Hold on, me not hear what you say. I don't. Me not. Eh? Me not hear you know. What you say? Me not hear what you say.
Mr. Patmore, you hear me now?
Yeah, me not hear you now.
So as we are all discussing on that matter, that a lady like that should not be representing a constituency.
Yes, Mr. Patmore.
according to the constitutional monarchy.
Yes.
But if we were following the constitutional monarchy, would have seen that according to the constitutional monarchy, once a member has any form of charges against them, they should not be sitting or should be selected as a candidate to represent any constituency in
Yes,
Jamaica.
most definitely. Yes, we know that.
But guess what? Because they hide some of these information from us, they don't want us to access these information. So some people will not realize the seriousness of this election.
Yes.
This election is not about Mark Golding or Paul Patmore. This election is about how can we as Jamaicans unite to bring something out for the young people, to do something actually for the communities. Building roads, yes, they are good for communities. Giving communities water, yes, that is good for communities. But when it's time for you to be in the community, you are not there to affect nobody at all.
Nobody else.
And some people on the life will not. Some people on the live will not agree with me. But in Trelawny, roads were fixing during PNP. And yes, they are in government, so yes, they are the ones who should be fixing the roads. They will try everything, Mr. Paul Patmore, just to bring you down. But the only thing is, under the Andrew Wallace administration,
you soon get a talk one. Are you next to go talk one? Are you next to go talk?
I won't be long.
Yeah, man, continue. Me just want.
Each time we talk about the Andrew Wallace administration, people are saying that yes, it's the best prime minister and the prime minister that and the prime minister this. But what about those days when the Jamaica Labour Party was in power? I don't know if anybody can remember when we have to go to shop and we have to purchase. Well, not me, but my granny and my mother told me about it, and a lot of persons, my brothers and sisters, also experience it. When they had to go shop, if they might buy 1 pound of chicken, but they have to buy 1 pad. If they might buy 1 pound of rice, they have to buy 1 pad. Those days, we believe in upliftment, and I don't believe that we want to go back to that state. So honestly, it's time for change, it's time for chance, and it's time for elevation. Good night, sir.
Remember, say, yes. The GLP are rich people party, so then business about the rich, they don't care for the poor.
All right, may I come in after? All right, so yes, one, your time now if you talk. All right, take your 2 minutes and say what you say.
Yeah, that's certain system.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's certain people, because some people are real. They might have to fight, when you lock off water upon them and make them thirsty for water too, but they feel the pain.
No, man.
Yeah, enough of them are kitchen, enough of them are there right, and they're there.
No, man, and so, and what we are doing, we are represent the people we are representing, one. That's our most, that thinking where you have, that's a whole labor right think. Labor right, we don't do that. But you have to remember, so we are not representing just a party. We are represent the people of South Trelawny. So we don't want nobody to think that we're there. So we lose our job, that must be something for the people. Everything where Paul Patmore do in South Trelawny, whether we win or lose, it must remain for the people of South Trelawny. Nobody enough to damage nothing, nobody enough to think. Nothing at all like those things. Nothing come out of the mouth. A labor, I think them away there, Because in 1976, the Bell Infante started a water project down by Freeman's Hall. When they do the housing scheme down at Stetton. In 1980, so he never finished. So in 1980, they lose the election. 1980. And you know, say the Labour them go down, they go dash where the pump and fling where the pipe them. And say that a PNP project, they do not more with it. Dash where the pipe. So that big tank where you see up a Staten, the water if you pump far down, they come up there so. And the man them dash where the pipe and said that a PNP project that is the end of it. That was in 1980. Yeah man. Yeah man. So we not think that way there. The PNP not think that way. Because you see come the day after election, you see the day after election, I will be the member of parliament for citizens of South Trelawny. Whether you're PNP or whether you're GLP, it don't really matter. That's what I promise the people. So we are going to make sure, one I think we're going to make sure, we're going to set up a MP office. The MP office will be separate from a PNP office. The PNP office are going always up at my place. But down at Albert Town or one of them places, we're going to have the member of parliament office. So the person we're going to do this for work, you know, I go come there and see somebody in a orange shirt.
Our place to want in our place. You don't want office in our place.
No man, but you know, listen, you talk about field. Yeah, we not talk, that's why I tell you one. The office where we are going to set up must be the office for the citizens of South Trelawny, not a PNP office. So you know, if you look like our PNP office, when you walk into that office, when you walk through that door, you know, go see some man stand up at the doorway in an orange shirt and ask you where you want to see the boss for. That is the type of representation when I bring to South Trelawny. Nobody, the person where in the office, I go talk to you in a orange shirt and I ask you if you did vote for Mr. Patmore. Yet the person must dress up in a nice suit or dress properly in a Jamaica shirt. Yeah.
Well, I 1 minute there.
Yeah.
Sexy said, in your dream, you will never win. Why sexy? Why?
Sir, please don't stop the man for those negative people. Please.
No man, but you can't come in at the box. Remember saying you can't come in at the box and talk. Anybody at all can win. Politics, that good gone are the days where you can't say nobody can win.
Exactly.
Over in our Westmoreland, where they have some of the strongest PNP seat. And the PNP lose all of them. Only dunce people talk that somebody can win. Only dunce. Anybody at all can win anywhere. What you have to do is go there. If you're a candidate, you need to go out there and do the work, put in the work. No, you have to go out there, go put in the work, and if you don't work, you're gonna lose. And if you're there for 20 years and you work like a Marissa Dalrymple, where after 20 years you have to come and beg people to give you a next chance, you'll be stupid. If me there so for 2 terms, me I fix this, me now move until when me say move. And because you don't fix no, you don't build no school, you don't build no road, you don't build no health center. You don't build no fire station. That is the reason why you have to beg people after 5 terms. You should have said this.
And that is what our people, they are not educated about these things, Mr. Patmore.
Yeah.
Even these highways, they're building a children's hospital in Mobile. All of these plans, all of these ideas were under the PNP administration.
Yes.
And the JLP, they are afraid to talk about it. That is why I love when leaders like you can step out and talk to the people, educate us about what's really going on, about the things that we don't know about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, so it's nothing to be well, if you just know say anybody at all can win. If Patmore win this time and Patmore they go farm full, he might go lose the next time. But if somebody, if Clive, I can tell you, Clive, yeah.
You're done a winner already. You can't listen to those, man. You can't listen to those. Because you see people, it's come like, I'm going to show you this, man. You see certain people come like a blackbird. You understand? And a blackbird always try to play at the heart and where the heart higher and higher. Because the blackbird can't reach where the heart is. You can't listen to people those.
Yeah. Well, anytime I see somebody, one minute, like anytime I see somebody come on with unknown, me know say somebody goes to make a page to come and say something. So I could hear what that person has said. Yes, unknown. Come on.
Purpat.
I know.
Purpat.
Oh, and one minute there. One minute there. The person will come on as unknown. I mean, because I don't really want to have somebody without a name in the box. Unknown. Good night. All right, we'll just disconnect. All right, that should have been yeah, yes. What go on, my brother? Right. Yes. Good night, Roy Blair. Roy Blair. Good night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir Pat, do not entertain bloggers. The man I am unknown is a blogger. Do not entertain bloggers.
Okay.
It's a bloggers. Let me say, team South Trelawny. I know Trelawny well. I know the area well. And Patmore, I told you some weeks ago that you have put a nail in the feet and the hand that lady down at Trelawny there. That I don't think she can come off of it if I stick with it, because when you open the doors of Joe out and it's a big thing you can do. For Trelawny people what she cannot do. So do not watch the man who come with negative thoughts. You can't this, you can't that.
Yeah.
And the day of election, Jamaica people want change. We don't want fame nor popularity. We don't want people who come say, well, I've been there a long time and me and mama watch it, but mama day is over.
Yeah, man.
It's about the people of Trelawny, want representative, want people to stand up for them, want people to represent them, not because you are jail and labor right, it's to represent the people of South Trelawny and take the people to heart. Yes, sir.
I think you are talking, man. Back then, now I know.
Yeah, says the negative thought, you don't watch the negative thought, because you see.
Yeah, but just one time it's good to know what some of my people in my things still.
Yeah, asset, they are liability.
Yeah.
You see, the people, the young man that we are talking, you know, on the line, they know what they want for their community. They know what they want, because see, they can be like any other community. Develop, have their road, have their water, be in shower, and have everything, have a play field, have everything.
Yes.
You know, every 5 years come and you come with 1, 2 tons, one green, one high neck in the hand. And me jump and back and go with you. The money is over. We are looking for our children to ingraft the benefit of Jamaica land now. And you come out and say in Delhi phone.
Yeah.
I hear man a program the idea and you say you come out and program that if you lock up the woman, if you charge one, they call the woman, this is Prime Minister. He go to a committee, the woman say, oh, want water. You want this and that, and in church and shake the woman, the woman reflect shake your hand. And tell a black man for the district Prime Minister. If not district Prime Minister, the man know his wife was national platform, you know, and said, anyway, garbage, a PNP live there. He will come back out and say,
yeah.
Barely has them.
Marva said, Marva, you want a jetpack? Mr. Patmore, so you can take a labor right and interview them to a Mama Dido, because some of they are commenting and we don't want you and them have a discussion about.
Yeah, man, but they're not coming up. They're not coming because they know say Mama Dino do nothing. You know? So none of them can, like you see Marva and it, you see you hear Stephanie Rowe and it. She can't come and talk to Mama D do nothing at all. No? Because Mama D for them is all about the distribution of scarce benefits and spoils. All she knows is what them get. So them no business about no road. Stephanie no business about no road. She's not interested in road. Stephanie no have no interest in a road. Marva no interest in a road. Marva no business about water. Marva don't business about hospital. Marva don't business about the clinics, the health centers. There's something wrong with Marva and Stephanie. No pay them no mind. These are persons who get the hands out. So they are just fighting for the hands out. Them just believe that Patmore now go give them hands out. But Marva, don't worry about it, man. If for something you have my number, Stephanie, you know my number. Call me, man. The same 5,000 where you fight for now, Paul Patmore will give you. Don't disturb the progress right now. Don't try to stop what I go on now because of $5,000. I will give you $5,000. The 50 chicken where you kill yourself for, I will give you 50 chicken. But I will show you, Marva, that I want to put you in a position, Marva, that you don't have to sit down and wait for 50 chicken. I want to put you in a position where you can go buy 100 chicken for yourself. That's the vision we have for South Trelawny. Not for you to sit down at any time when you're picking the school fee to pay, you call Mama D. I don't want you to call Paul Patmore. I want to put you in a position where you can go, you know, so you have a job, so you can pay your children's school fee. You can send your picnic a doctor yourself. You can build your house. That's what I want to do for your mother. Stephanie, that's what I want. Not for you to come by the office and ask Mama, do you give you one book for $1,500? But at the same time, you pay $2,000 for fear, go pick up the book for $1,500.
I'm fully tomboy, kid.
Yeah, man. So that's true, you don't understand what I'm going. These politicians keep you illiterate, Marva. That means that anytime you want something, you can check them. I don't want you to check me, Marva. I want to put you in a position where you don't have to check me. Maybe when election time come and me, the candidate, I go check you and say, can you do anything for us? Can you help out a child? That's what I want to do for you, Marva. So stop worrying yourself. Stop worrying about the $5,000, man. Stop worrying about the $3,000 when you get a Christmas time. Stop worrying about the little stuff them. The little bun, you get every Easter you get a bun that costs $750. Marva, I want to give you a job that's create a job for you. That you can buy bun in your community and carry go hands out. Go give out to the community, the poor people in your community. You don't have to sit down and wait for your MP if you carry one bun with one slice of $200 cheese come give. Those are the things I want to do for the people of South Trelawny. Not for you to sit down and depend on your candidate. We want to fix up some roads. When you look at the condition of the road, you feel proud of the roads when you have in South Trelawny?
Sir, Pat.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Pat.
Yes, sir.
The good book tell Marva, the good book tell him that you teach a man to fish, and I give him a fish, you know.
Yeah, man.
To cost you more. And these like 5,000 votes and 2,000 votes. Can't spend school fee, Pat. That can't buy a good book.
But then, that's why they broke them in over the years.
Yeah.
So we know it's a little bit challenging for telling us, boy, better things out there than sit down and wait for Mama D if you send one 2,000 in one envelope and get them. Better things there. What is that?
You hear him support more.
Yeah.
Enough of them out wait for hands out, and that's why enough of them sell them vote.
Yeah, man.
Understand me? And if they say when they sell them vote, you can't buy one week dinner for themselves. The hands out, most of them run down.
Yeah, man. That's the problem we have in South Trelawny. Sister Ann.
Never tell her.
Never. Hello.
Miss Ann.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
Good night to our comrades.
Yes, good night.
Just 1 minute. 1 minute that they can know what I hear.
Yes. Go ahead.
I am from Clarendon. And I see you do a wonderful job where you give them with a fish.
Yes.
Yes. And not tell us enough big up for that, man. Enough respect.
Yeah, right, sir.
Yeah, we come from Waverline constituency.
Oh, all right, boss. Yeah, man. Bless, man.
So you're more to do. Me hear you say something on the live that saw me coming for your life.
Yes.
You say you're a people man.
Yes.
I mean, I want to keep up people meeting in a Trelawny. I mean, I talk about PNP labor right.
Yes.
I keep up people meeting. When PNP labor right come and your way have to do for your constituency.
Yeah, man.
We don't talk about with no colors. We are talking about people meeting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But that's why I still have the live here where them to make use of the live. I know so they can come on and talk, you know, and ask questions will make sense. Yeah.
For now, they want to take it to the street for people meeting.
Yes.
You know what Patmore is all about.
Yeah, man.
No, we're not dealing with no orange if they want to come that yellow, white, we are talking about people meeting.
All right, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
People meet and mash up the head, man.
Yeah, man.
Right,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And all right, sir. And what the thing where hurt the most is that persons from outside of South Trelawny, like the most of them appreciate what we are doing for South Trelawny more than the people that were inside of South Trelawny. Remember that I was a councillor for 4 years, you know. For 4 years, there was never a time when Mendistone Road no weed 2 times for the year. When I was councillor, Woodgrove Road weed 2 times a year. The Joe Hut Road weed 2 times a year when I was a councillor. We clean every drain. Up at Hill 60, I remember one day I get a call at 10 o'clock. So they have a road cut down and block the road up there. Banking cut down and block the road. I may have and somebody come out and go and mark it around 4 o'clock in the morning. And I tell you, say, I call white man down a wire fence. And right through 12 o'clock, I think around 2 o'clock we finish clear the road. That's the man couldn't get, the people them couldn't get to come out. And that one of the person who say, him knows a Patmore good somebody, but him can't vote for PNP. That same person. So sometimes you don't know what to do for these people. Because there's so much examples. Me have a community where we set up that water project down at Lurva. Right now, me can't see how somebody live in a Lurva and would vote for Dalrymple over Paul Patmore. How somebody not tell me say I vote for JLP. I mean don't vote for PNP then, because you say you're labor right. But why not give Paul Patmore the vote? Dalrymple wouldn't even see you on the road and tell you how the only time she don't know you is when an election time and them at the house to house a big vote. There's no other time where anyone of you down there so can call her and talk to her in any way.
That is true, comrade.
Can't stop and talk to her no time. And
true,
Paul
guys.
Patmore, where you and him grow together. Me see with the people them down at Clarkstown and down at Jack, most of them don't really understand. Paul Patmore vibes yet, they go hear, but they don't feel it. But people where for the past 20 years, you know, see me, and me, used to play football in the road. And we used to come from school, I play salad kick from Lurva school straight to Limers. And then you have to tell me, say, you don't know if you vote for me. Me have a problem with that. But that's why I'm telling the people, I want to make a difference. Paul Patmore want to make sure so we create one breadwinner per household. But one of the biggest things it have to change South Trelawny. Because first thing you have to give the people them spending power. So we're going to create jobs. Either we're going to use it to looking jobs. It was just last month. We find some 20 jobs on the same live, Me stay and find 20 jobs in our warehouse. We find some 10 or 11 security guards from South Trelawny and this life. That is the type of representation we you need. That's the type of representation. And when me tell the people them say if you call me, me never ask you if you're not PNP or not JLP. Me just always say, just send me the names and we get 20 jobs in our warehouse. We get 11 security guards and then all of them they interview. That's the type of representation we may offer. We don't have money if we can't gain or send no picnic at school. What we can do is find jobs, make you can go work and send a picnic at school for yourself. The house, you lie down on your back and look up in a ceiling where you build. It feel different from looking up on a ceiling where you know say somebody give. It's a different feeling. People, the man them will sit down and wait for Dalrymple to send them picnic a doctor. And when your wife sick, you sit down and wait for a counselor to come give her money to carry your wife to a doctor. Brethren, something wrong with you. You need to look upon the counselor or the MP and say, will you help me create a job? Me no want to check you for my first doctor billing. So that's why Paul Patmore is saying some of the people where we're going to start might be agriculture we're going to give a breakthrough. So we're going to buy some yammed and some fertilizer and say start a farming. Start your farm. But enough of them want to do it. Enough of them want to do it. But one of the things we can tell you, when enough people know, to start farming is very expensive. I think you say you want to start farming right now. You want to start plant yam. You have to find money for maybe go look the land first. You have to find money to make sure say boy you can find the yam head. You need fertilizer, you need yam stick. So if you're broke and there's zero, you can't really start farming either. So some of the time we assume say a man no want to do farming, but he need help for the farming. So that's why I'm saying to these people, you need a Paul Patmore. Paul Patmore is what we need. Somebody who care about South Trelawny, somebody where knows say boy, if my life can't change, if the people them around me, life not change, my life can't change. So I want to get rich. But the only way I can get rich is if the people where they around me and make a money. So this is a personal thing for Paul Patmore. Paul Patmore want to make sure that the people them around me, my neighbors, the people them from up a lime tree, run a backwood, run a wood grove, don't wait a bit when they have a dead, them will give me. I have to put them in a position that they can afford it. Want when a man walk up on my place is $1 million casket, he must look on because he can afford it. That is my vision. That is my vision to make sure that the people them around me. So while me lift them up, them are going to push me up the ladder same way. So that is my vision. So it's a personal thing for me. When me say me a fix road, because me have hearse where I'll tire go bus. The condition of the roads, my vehicle them can't survive on it. That's why I say we want water in a river. So we have to create the water. So that's why I say every representative, get a representative, he must have something to do with the constituency. He must either live there, work there, or have a business there. If you don't come from there, none at all, you don't have a business, you don't plant a tree. You don't go know when we tell you say road bad, you don't know what we are talking about. When we tell you say we don't have no water, you don't know what we're talking about. So those are the simple things that we are talking about. People, you have a politician from South Trelawny who need ecotourism to come in South Trelawny right now. Come and help me fight to make sure say yam is not the only thing we have in South Trelawny. We don't live off of yam now. We need something else.
We don't cut your brother P.
Yeah.
What if you say what you overall with your say?
Yeah.
What if you must say you rich long time? But him not understand say don't to the poor to help poor, but you have the mindset to help one.
Yes.
You understand? It's no meaning rich or poor now, brother. Once you have the heart to help people, bro. You see me? So no rich no in it like no long time which is not the brother. When you have the mindset to help a man, you know say yeah, it's about it.
No man, depends on what him call riches, because everybody look at rich is different. Because some people want money for rich.
Okay.
And when somebody tell you hear a man say, him want rich, you think money. Maybe I know money man talk about. Maybe man talk about health. Maybe man talk about happiness. You know much man live in a big house. So you see a man live in a big house and I drive a big car, that means he's rich. And when him go home, I pay a negging, maybe you have a wife where he's afraid to go home to. Yeah man, most of the time you see a man in a bar, you believe I go home, you don't want to go home. I go home, he can't go home. Because he might get a better rest in the bar than when he go in the yard. So some of the time everybody measure things different. And that's why you have a Donald Trump still at work even though you're rich. You have a Bill Gates still get up every morning and go on the job. So when a man don't look for Paul Patmore, maybe can find 100,000. I want a bank with 100,000 a night. And say, boy, you shouldn't beat your chest, man, because you have 100,000. But Bill Gates, them have millions and billions and get up to work every morning. You have some little man up at Trelawny, by the time they dig 100 yam and get 40,000. They tell us, boy, I mean, I work till this done, you know. Yeah, man, so riches, all of them things there. I know, depends on how where you measure riches. You have persons, all them are work for them, know, so they have some kids and they want to make sure so they take care of them and then come for them and they can live. You have a next man who tell us they have billions, more have 10 car parking in my yard. So everybody see the riches different. Yeah man. Yeah man, but me want to make sure so the people them around me. Because if me alone I have, that means that the same people, my neighbors them don't have, them will come broke my house. So it's my responsibility now to make sure say while me I go up, me I carry my neighbor with me. Me I carry the little man down the road. So them are going to know say boy there's no reason now to broke Mr. Patmore house because them have to. But if I me alone have dinner, them are going to try, a man over there so hungry, the hungry way and can't get to solve him hungry, you know. It's to broke my house and take what me have. So it's my responsibility now to make sure that him have to. So I just so we have to look upon life in another way. People on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. People over here, please go over to my YouTube channel. It's Paul Patmore South Trelawny. And I can tell you people, this thing is working for me. It kind of helped me to connect to my people. I'm really happy. J. Bryan, Andre Stevens, and Right Mango, those are the persons who encouraged me to start this life. When me just start, then people them have J. Bryan have to depend on black people. You must say, support more, add me, that's me can black off some of my people them for you. You know, and them help me, and Sibish Park me have over 15,000 followers on TikTok. They guide me and monitor things for me. You know, so I just want to say thanks to the people who helped me to start this. Paul Patmore almost one of the most, maybe one of the more popular politicians right now. No? And I can tell you say because of YouTube and TikTok. So almost everybody know Paul Patmore now. Know the face. People used to just hear the name. Now they can put a face to it. I want to encourage candidates. And both sides, PNP, JP, if you believe so you can manage, it come with a whole lot of bullying. It come with a whole lot of bullying. I was blessed to have like J. Bryan where we come on me live and we did it. When we can manage certain topic, you just go and hold out if it's sometime one whole night, one whole hour or so. Maybe the best. We have Right Mango where they kind of take me on film program and make me go and talk maybe for 1 hour and just get used to it. So politicians, I think is a good way to meet people and stay connected. One thing I can tell you is not for everybody. If you can't manage bullying, me I tell you, that's something where we will pressure you, it will stress you out, it will make you feel like you don't try. Because the labor right them, if it's like me as a PNP, the labor right them are come at me. If me never know how to deal with them, and I never have enough things to show them, because every community in a South Trelawny, where them can tell me say, where they tell me say them a call from, me can tell them say me do something. As long as they're in the Limehouse division. There's no community in a Limehouse division where nobody can come and tell me say me never do nothing in the community yet. I mean, do nothing to benefit them. Yeah man, nobody. Yes. Yeah man.
Take it home and if me rat, me puss, me cockroach, me dog, everybody that come out and vote. One Patmore say.
Yes.
From the home to the home, me bleed orange. And change.
Alright. Yeah man.
Not change.
Yeah man, me know that.
Yeah, my sister.
Yeah man. People on the 9th of July, I want every citizen at South Trelawny. Every citizen at South Trelawny to come out. Yes, right. Every citizen at South Trelawny to come out. We're gonna have is our conference. We're gonna have a conference. It will be in Troy Square this time around. We'll take it over. The last time we have it in the Albertown division. This year we're going to the Warsaw division. And because of the way how we see Miss Simit and her team and Gage and them decides to them attack Paul Patmore, we are take it to them too. Because them have to understand. I must admit, and I hear somebody tell me, say, Mr. Patmore, you're too thin skin. Yes, it's true. Maybe after me get into the politics a little more, we kind of get for not so thin skin. But you know, have to understand. You know, if you understand, you know, I'm not one of the politicians when I go say something about, and tomorrow you just laugh with me like, and tell me say I just politics. I saw politics stand, man. I have to defend Mama D, no matter what. As long as they say something bad about Paul Patmore, it's something that I take serious. Yes, yes.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
And right now,
Yeah.
may I talk to God truth now? Right now, more we want to get rid of the green man them now. Cause right now, me have to tell them off over health here. For whole week, for last week, me have to tell them off over health here, man. Cause my mother passed off last week Wednesday, and as my mother passed off, they search up my mother bag and steal away his money and something out her bag.
From where? Where?
In Westmoreland
Okay.
Hospital.
Okay.
So we want to get rid of them completely.
Oh, so you feel say you have something to do with the green. It matter whether the green is on. You feel say the person with TV are green or orange. How you know? Why you say green?
What may I say? This thing is a government system thing that.
Okay.
I go to the bottom of the pine to try to get to my mother things that steal as she pass away. Them are going to tell me nonsense of me years and I go tell me what. And where my mother was camera in the building.
Yes.
And them are tell me so them don't see anything. My mother.
You know, so enough of them camera where you see now work. Enough of them camera they now work.
Them say them run the camera and they don't see anything.
You know, I must tell you.
But them are thief because I right at the front desk where the nurse is. My mother was.
Yeah.
And camera they right there.
Yeah, man, enough of the stuff them where you see even in hospital, most of them now work. You know, say one day I went to a hospital down in Jamaica. I mean, I call the hospital name. And I have something on me in my pocket. And I walk up to the security. And he take out his something and he run it down upon me and go and say, all right, sir, go ahead. And I say, Lord God. You know, say we're in a trouble. I search him saying, search me. You know. And this so me know say boy we in a big trouble in a Jamaica. You know? Because enough of the equipment where them people have no use.
And most of the secretaries are not trained that you see at the hospitals working on the clinics, you know, they're not trained, you know.
Yeah man. So then we have the same equipment in their hand and they not even know if you use it.
That's what I'm saying, because guess what happened now? For me I've been working as security officer for 4 years, King Alan, and then me change over now to the court. So I'm a special district constable. I'm going to tell you could never walk up to me and me use N1. Me not use N1 for nobody at all. You know what I do? Search you. Me give a thoroughly search with my hand. So me I grab all the waistband and spin it. Shake out everything out of your foot. Me rough like that.
Yeah.
So most of them they're not trained, and then the equipment, as you say, probably malfunction, but most of the time some of the security officers do not know how to turn it on to use it, because it's supposed to give you a beep. Whenever time you place it on metal, it's supposed to give you a beep. Beep. And you know, say, you go ask us, say, sir, what you have there, you know, and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them things there.
Yes.
Mr. Patmore.
Yes. Yes, Roxanne.
You know, so I know I don't hear you talk. I'm one for you have to talk.
All right, you ask me what you want to hear.
Go and sit on stage and should be ashamed of herself to talk. So she have called the Prime Minister to come at the meeting and the Prime Minister don't answer.
Yeah.
And the wife she have to call.
Yes.
And get to him.
Oh, you know say Andrew Wallace not in a long time, you know. Remember?
Right
Yeah, man.
whole night.
Yes, you know that.
Whole night until him pick up on stage.
Yeah, man.
Him hold up him head.
Yeah, man. You know say one time.
Shame of themselves.
Yeah, man. One time Andrew Wallace did ask for support from Marissa Dalrymple, you know. And you know say Marissa Dalrymple hide and carry Hardly Shaw come out Albertown.
Yes, that's what I heard.
So for that time the Andrew no so in her, you know. Andrew no in her for the time there. He carry Hardly Shaw come